The city of New York is finally recognizing the contributions of human service workers who for decades say they've been underpaid and underappreciated.
Mayor Adams announcing $741 million cost of living adjustments for around 80,000 human service workers in the city. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has been following the story for nearly a year. She joins us now. Marcia.
Well, Dick and Dana, the people we're talking about are home health care aides and food pantry workers, people who work in community health clinics, provide child care and deliver meals to homebound seniors. They stepped up during the pandemic and have continued to help New Yorkers in need. Even when the pay was so low, it left them in need. Their stories are heartbreaking.
New York City with no COLA has meant going without, telling my children they can only have items on sale or I'll try to find it online, which they have figured out means please stop asking. We cannot afford it right now.
Audrice Wildman has worked as a social service worker for a nonprofit agency for over 17 years. And like the others gathered on the steps of City Hall today, she has struggled to make ends meet as the city dragged its feet in increasing her wages for nearly a decade. The cheers as Mayor Adams arrived to announce that finally they were getting a cost of living increase of nearly 9.3% were a mixture of joy and relief that the stress of making ends meet might be about to end.
Without this COLA, we had to pick and choose. Do we get, pork chops, or do we get, canned Spam, or do we get eggs, or do we get broccoli? Which produce do we really need this week? Now with this raise, it'll mean I can get all of those.
For nearly a year, I've been telling you about the plight of human service workers and the red tape involved in the nonprofits they work for in getting paid. 66% are female, 46% are women of color. Women like Jewel Campbell, who told me she just didn't know how much longer she could afford to do the job she loves, creating after-school programs at PS6 in Manhattan and still take care of her family.
It's hard to live in the city when you're not being paid enough. I actually work part-time on Sundays just to make sure to make ends meet.
Although the raises come 2 years into his administration, the mayor admitted it was personal for him. His late mom, Dorothy, was a food service worker at a daycare center.
I knew what the children ate every day because she brought Tupperware bowls in recycled aluminum foil to wrap up the leftovers and brought it home to the families to eat. You have these employees going out, helping people who are in need, and then have to come home and not give to their families that are in need.
Now, the administration has also worked to clear up the miles and miles of red tape that prevented the organizations from being paid on time. Officials say that so far they have cleared a backlog of $6 billion in contract payments to nonprofit providers.
Wow.
$6 billion.
A lot of red tape going around. Yeah.
Marcia, thanks.
Thanks, Marcia.